This is a recipe of the short crust pastry. I've got some flour, some salt and some water and the butter. In the first time, I have to mix salt and flour together. Then I add my butter into a small pieces. It's important to fold in the butter in small pieces to make the short crust pastry quickly. Okay. Now with my butter, I'm sanding my flour and my butter together with my hand. At the end, the texture of my pastry have to look like to the sand. It takes 5 minutes. It's not very long. Okay, you can see the butter inside the flour. Now my butter is inside my flour. At the end, I have to fold in the water. And at the end, you take the short crust pastry in your hand and you make a round shape. And this short crust pastry have to rest in a cool place 30 minutes. This is a recipe of the choux pastry. As you can see on the recipe, there is water, milk, salt, butter, flour, and whole eggs. You add the milk in the saucepan with the water, salt, and my chopped butter. And I have to bring them to the boil. I have to sift my flour. It's very important to wait that the preparation boil. Why? Because when I add my flour, the starch inside my flour need to swell. It's very important to have a beautiful choux pastry. So, preparation is boiling. I add all my flour and I blend This is the only way to do the choux pastry. You can't fold in the flour gradually. Okay. I got the beginning of the choux pastry, and now I come back on the fire again. I dry the choux pastry 20 or 30 seconds over high fire. It's not sticky, so now it's okay for me. And I pour in a mixing bowl. Now this is the last step. I have to add gradually my whole eggs, one by one, not too fast, because if I go too fast, I can have lumps. Takes time, but it's necessary to have a beautiful choux pastry. As you can see, all my eggs is folded in my choux pastry. So now, and only now, I can add another egg. Only the chef can decide if he has to put more or less eggs, because I mix until I got smooth and shiny preparation. It's shiny, smooth. For me, it's enough. So, even if I got one egg, I don't fold in my egg inside. It's enough for me. This is the recipe of the custard cream. You need milk, sugar, cream powder, whole eggs, and egg yolk. So, in the first time, I put some sugar and meanwhile, I can blend all my ingredients. First, I put together the dry ingredients, sugar and cream powder. The second time, I add the whole eggs. I mix together the whole eggs and the dry preparation. At the beginning, it's thick, and gradually, my preparation become soft and smooth. And at the end, I fold in my egg yolks It's important to put eggs and egg yolks not in the same time, because if you put a lot of liquid in the preparation, it's a danger to have lumps. Meanwhile, my milk is heating. I've got time to prepare my dish with a film. I put a film because it's better for hygiene and I'm sure there is no bacteria. So first step, I add my milk, I pour my milk in my preparation, and I whisk, in the same time, I whisk my preparation because my milk is very hot and it can burn my preparation, my eggs. Okay, I come back on my fire. I fold in my preparation in the saucepan and in the same time I whisk. It's very important to whisk. If not, it can burn. So, when you make the custard cream, there is this tape. There is a part of my cream which is thicker than the other part. You can see on the edge a liquid part. You have to mix together until to have a smooth and shiny cream. Come back, second time on the fire. Now I cook my cream 3 minutes. It's very important to cook 3 minutes for the hygiene, to kill bacteria, and then gradually you will see the cream will become smooth. You have to stay with your cream. You can't do anything else. Okay, you can see gradually my cream is runny now. Yeah, okay, now it's good. I can pour in my dish. Okay, I pour all my cream, and at the bottom of my saucepan, you can see there is no burnt cream, So this is a good exercise. You can ask to your student to show you the bottom of your saucepan, of their saucepan, to show if cream is burnt or not. It's very important to put again a film on the top of the cream. And to put in a deep freezer, it's very important to have a very big difference between the high temperature and the very cold temperature. Once again, it's very important for the hygiene to kill the bacteria. So I put it in the deep freezer and 15 minutes, and then I put it in a cool place until using it. Now to make my Saint-honoré, I got to roll my short crust pastry. You take your pastry and you mix a little bit with your hand in a round shape again. Okay, some flour like this, 20 centimeters. If the pastry is sticky, you can put flour. Very important to roll the pastry on different sides. Okay, you roll the pastry until to have something very thin. At the end, be careful. I cut my pastry. Okay. So take a baking sheet. Okay, that's it. Round shape. And now I have to dress my choux pastry on the edge of my pastry. So you need a piping bag with medium tips. And I put my choux pastry only on the edge. I also dress choux pastry in the middle of the Saint-honoré, but something very thin. Just to have something to eat, but not the same than the border. Balls of choux pastry I will put on my Saint-honoré at the end. So now now I dress the small balls of choux pastry. $15 balls. Okay, it's enough. Before to put it in the oven, I mix some eggs. And with my brush, I will put my egg on my choux pastry. Okay, something very soft, just to have a beautiful balls. And to put color on my choux pastry. My choux pastry in the oven. The balls 20 minutes and the Saint-honoré 30 minutes. And temperature 180 degrees. So just a little bit custard cream in your piping bag. It's better to put just few cream in your piping bag If not, it's difficult to garnish the cream inside the bowl. This is a vanilla custard cream. You have to put the white cream. It's not exactly white cream, it's exactly chantilly. It's cream with icing sugar and vanilla. So during the same time, I have to prepare my caramel to put on my choux pastry. Because the Saint-Honoré is choux pastry, custard cream, vanilla custard cream, chantilly, and caramel on the balls of custard choux pastry. So it's very long. It's a little bit long to do the caramel, so I have to begin with the caramel, water. So the water and the sugar together. I switch on my fire and I put my glucose. Okay, let's go. It's going to take 15 minutes to cook my sugar to the caramel. Okay, now it's okay. Meanwhile, my caramel is heating. I can white my chantilly. So I got cream, icing sugar, it's inside, and vanilla flavor. I prepare also some water, some cool water, because my caramel will increase in temperature, and at the end, when it will have the good color, the gold color of caramel, it will be difficult to stop the cooking of the caramel, and the only way to stop and to keep a gold color is to put my saucepan in a cold water. I check my chantilly, my cream has to be not soft but not too strong, and she has to have she has to be smooth. Okay, now my caramel is cooked. You can see the gold color. The temperature now is about 170 degrees to have a gold color. Okay, I got something very gold. And now I stop the cooking. That's the only way to stop. If not, the caramel will continue to heat again and again, more and more, and it will destroy the sugar. Okay. To caramelize my balls of choux pastry, I have to take the balls with my hand, with my finger, and I put inside the caramel the balls, and then I put on a baking mat. It's better to use a baking mat. I keep my caramel. I'm going to use it in a second time at the end to stick my balls of choux pastry. So now I have to put my chantilly on my Saint-honoré. Chantilly is ready. So I will put my chantilly in 2 times. First time I'm going to garnish. Well, this is a special tip in my piping bag. This is a tip was called Saint-honoré. I make a line with my cream, and I turn and I make a line in the other way, and I do it again. I turn each time, and I'm drawing something beautiful on the top of my Saint-honoré. To have something beautiful, you don't have to use something like a mirrors to turn your caramel. It's easy to do it only with your hand. With a saucepan, you turn the saucepan, it's better. Okay, my caramel is ready. I put my bowl all around my Saint-honoré. The caramel is like a stick, and I make a round shape. You put the balls and you push. Push inside. Okay, be careful to clean the caramel was fallen. And it's not the unique way to make a Saint-honoré, but this is a traditional way. At the end, I put the last ball in the center of my Saint-honoré, and this is our Saint-honoré. Thank you.